think I've run this one before.
So the PTO is that one. It says PTO. It's a bitch to pull.
Okay.
And then this is up. So since this is our maiden voyage, let's see if Ozzy can lift it. Shit! So you want to lift it up about cab height.
Yeah.
And then stop it. So that when you take the weight off the back, you're up a little ways. Okay. Now we want to get our little controller. Top of the bin is open. Bottom gate is shut. We verified that yesterday.
Okay.
This is a pretty cool controller. All labeled.
Wow.
So, in theory, if everything's gonna work, when I hit truck auger, it should go. Now the initial trick is just don't feed it too fast. Because everything's not shiny, you want to make sure that it goes first. And of course, Aaron gets to shovel out the pit every night.
Yay.
Yay!
So see how it's coming into the bin. Pretty cool, huh? So this grain will stay in the bin until probably sometime after harvest, and we'll come back with the semis and we'll use them to truck it out. We're just doing this so that we can cut a little bit more during the day because we have more grain that we'd like to cut, and the 3 semis are getting full pretty quickly. So this will help us to keep going and to get done faster, which will hopefully eliminate what happened last year, which was where we got rained out and harvest took over 2 months to finish. So this is a good plan. Good job, Dad.
Everything's working fine. Now, did you explain why we're doing this?
Kind of, but go ahead and give your 2 cents.
Well, in this field, it's yielding very well, and the semis are not quite keeping up. We only have me and Jimmy as drivers this week, but Jeff's gone till Friday. But in order to keep the combine going, came up with this idea to put some in these bins. I've done it before in the past, it's just been a few years. And this farmer doesn't use these bins right now. So put a little in here just to keep us going good. Keep using the bins, and then we'll haul it out by semi in just less than a month, I hope. When we're done, we'll just come down here and take this out down to the river. We're using an auction buy here. That's actually the 20-foot bed and hoist that's going to go on Aaron's truck that we call Smokey. But in the meanwhile, we haven't done that yet. So it had racks, so we put the racks on it and said, hell, we'll see if the hoist will lift a big load. I really want to see if that hoist will lift 400 bushels. So we'll load it heavier next time. Going up.
So we had a little problem this afternoon. It doesn't look good, does it? We lost the bearing on the Bankout wagon tire. And we've been babying this.
Somebody in Colfax is an Unverfirth dealer, so they're looking up those wheel bearings.
Hey, look at that. We might get parts here soon. That would be awesome. Anyways, yeah, we've been babying this tire along for about 3 or 4 days now because of this. Doesn't that look good? Yeah, that's not supposed to look like that either. So we have a big old crack in our wheel well, and we just lost the bearing, which is a bummer because Dad and I just really tightened that down because we noticed it was starting to get a little bit of a wiggle this morning. Tightened it down, greased it all up, thought surely it would hold, and then we just had to make sure that our wheel well didn't blow our tire, and what do you know? The bearing didn't make it. But luckily, we've got our small trucks out, like we were talking about with the bins. So we just unhooked the trailer on the Kenworth, the good old Kenworth. And we have Mom making a superb guest appearance driving the GMC. And I think we're gonna be able to keep cutting today. So, while this is a problem, it's not the end of the world. And we shall keep going and keep you posted on the poor Bankout wagon's recovery. Hang in there, Bankout wagon. You'll be okay.